Hi everyone, I'm Ariel Lim, and this is Ariel Lim Yoga. So you know who I am, you know what we're doing. Thank you for joining me on the mat today for Yoga Energy Boost. In today's practice, we are going to activate our solar plexus, which really gives us a lot of our energy, our confidence, and we are going to have a spicy little flow. So we're going to start today's practice in a seated position. Any seated position is fine. Growing heavy in the lower body, sitting up nice and tall, growing tall along the spine as the crown of the head reaches up towards the ceiling if you're indoors, or up towards the sky if you're outside like me. It's a beautiful day to be outside here in New England. Take a moment here to settle in, find your shape, and close your eyes, scanning your body here, noticing your energy level. We're going to kick that energy level up. So hopefully by the end of this practice, you are ready to go about your business with a little bit of extra energy. On our next inhale, we'll rise the arms up and overhead, reaching up towards the sky. You can open your eyes here. We'll reach, and then we'll lower the right hand down and reach up and over with the left for a side body stretch. Waking up the side body, those obliques. Then we'll come up through center, reach up towards the sky, and take our side body stretch to the left. Stretching out the right side body as we reach those fingertips over to the left of our mat. Take a nice deep inhale here. And exhale to come back through center. We'll inhale to rise the arms up and overhead. And we'll take a twist to the right, bringing our left hand to the right knee or thigh, gazing over the right shoulder. On your inhale, you can grow a little bit taller along the spine, and as you exhale, maybe you twist just a little deeper, taking that twist further into the core. On our next inhale, we'll come up through center, reaching up towards the sky, and then we'll twist to the left. Same deal here, bringing the right hand outside the left knee. You can gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale to grow length in that spinal column, and exhale to twist. Twisting from the upper part of the back. Getting deep into those core muscles. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale to come back through center. We're going to move our necks a little bit here. So we'll bring our chin down and begin to go back and forth, making little half smiles here. Chin to shoulder, and then to the opposite shoulder. Bring some movement into the neck and the upper part of the spine. And then we'll take it back. So ears to shoulders here. I don't know about you, but I can hear some crunching. So I needed this move. Beautiful. And then we'll bring the right ear to the right shoulder just for a moment. Take a nice deep breath here. And let it go. We'll come back through center. And then we'll take that left ear to the left shoulder. Take a nice deep breath here. And exhale, let it go. We'll come back through center, and we'll make our way to a tabletop position on our mat. Spread those fingers nice and wide, pressing through each of the fingers and the thumb. Bring the wrists underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips. Keep that spine nice and straight. So there's a nice line from the tailbone all the way through the top of the head. And on our next inhale, we're going to reach up with that right arm up towards the sky. And exhale, we'll thread the needle, bringing it behind the left arm, bringing our shoulder and ear to the mat. Inhale, we'll come back up. And exhale to thread the needle. One more time, we'll reach up towards that sky. Exhale, thread the needle. This time we're going to hold. So inhale here. And exhale. Beautiful. And then we'll come back to our tabletop position and we'll take that to the other side. So on our next inhale, we'll rise that left arm up towards the sky and exhale to thread the needle, bringing it behind the right arm. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, thread the needle. One more time, we'll inhale, reaching up towards the sky or the ceiling. And exhale to thread the needle. Bring that left ear and shoulder to the mat. Take a nice deep breath here. And exhale. Beautiful. We'll come back to our tabletop position. We'll bring our legs together and begin to come back for a child's pose. You can bring the hands by your feet, palms facing up, your forehead to the mat. Taking a moment here to ground and prepare to move through our flow. Take a nice deep breath here. And exhale. Great job. We'll come up to our tabletop position. Find your foundation. So spread those fingers nice and wide. Once again, we're going to step those knees out about hips distance. Tuck our toes under and lift the hips up and back for our first downward facing dog. You can begin to paddle it out, stretching out the backs of the legs. Beautiful. When you're ready, we'll bring those big toes to touch. Extend the right leg up and back. We can bend the knee off and stack the hips for a breath here. Take a nice deep inhale, breathing into those hips. And exhale, we'll bring that knee to the chest before stepping it between the hands, staying up on that back toe and lifting the arms up for a high lunge. Reaching towards the sky, holding here for a moment. Stay strong in that front the ankle, squaring the hips, the chest with the front of your mat. Take a nice deep breath here. And then we'll pivot on that back foot, straighten the front leg, and come back for a reverse triangle. Take a nice deep breath, breathing through that right foot all the way up, through the leg, through the side body, out through those fingertips. Beautiful. And then we'll reverse direction, bringing our left hand to the inside of the right foot and reach up with our right hand for a revolve triangle. Keep those hips lifted as you reach up towards the sky, getting a beautiful twist here. Take a nice deep breath. And exhale to frame that front foot. We'll step as many steps as you need to get to the top of your mat and take a forward fold. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Then exhale, fold. We'll step back to a plank position and then we'll move through our first vinyasa. So for the first one, we'll lower all the way to the belly. Bring the hands in line with the rib cage. Press those elbows in towards your body and inhale up for cobra. Beautiful. And then we'll take it up and back to downward facing dog. Paddling it out once again. Starting to feel our body wake up and respond to this beautiful movement. And then when you're ready, we'll bring those big toes to touch and extend the left leg up and back, bending the knee off to stack the hips. Holding here for a breath. And exhale that knee towards the chest and step through and come up for a high lunge on this side. Stay strong in that front foot. Stay up on that right toe. Take a nice deep breath here. Exhale. You've got this. Another nice deep breath here in your high lunge. And then we'll pivot on that back foot, straighten the front leg and come back for a reverse triangle. Breathe up through that left foot, through the left side body and out through those fingertips. Beautiful. Another nice breath here. And then we'll twist, so we'll bring our right hand outside of the left foot. Reach up with the left hand for a revolved triangle. Keep those hips nice and lifted as you press into the ground with your right hand. Reach up towards the sky with your left. Take a nice deep full breath here. And exhale, we'll release the hands to frame the left foot and step up, forward fold. We'll inhale for a halfway lift. And exhale to fold. We'll slowly come up one vertebra at a time, reaching up towards the sky. And then we'll take our left hand, grab our right wrist, and do a side body stretch over to the left. Take a nice deep breath here. And exhale back through center. And then we'll grab the left wrist with the right hand and pull it over towards the right. Take a nice deep breath here. Beautiful. We'll come back through center and reverse swan dive to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold, and then we'll move through a vinyasa. If you'd like to do chaturanga into up dog, you can do that, or you can do what we did the first round, going all the way to the belly and then taking a cobra. So lowering down, inhaling up dog or cobra, and exhale back to downward facing dog. I am feeling the heat now, my friends. Paddling it out. And when you're ready, we'll bring those big toes to touch once more. Extend the right leg up and back, bending the knee off to stack the hips. Taking a breath here. And then we'll exhale that knee to the chest and step it through, coming up for our high lunge once more. We'll take things up a notch. We'll bring the hands to touch. Take a little back bend here. And then we'll bring the hands to heart center and take a twist to the right, bringing the left elbow outside the right knee. Maybe you gaze up at the sky in your twist. Whew. Embrace any wobbling. Part of the journey. Take a nice deep breath here. Exhale, we'll come back up through center. Rise the arms up towards the sky. And then we'll pivot on the back foot, straighten this front knee, and come back for our reverse triangle. Take a nice deep breath here. Beautiful. And then we'll come down for our Trikonasana or triangle pose. You can bring the hand to the mat, to your shin, reaching up towards the sky with the left hand. Keep those hips nice and lifted here. Take a nice deep breath. And exhale to frame that front foot and step up to a forward fold. We'll inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And we'll step to plank and move through our vinyasa. So inhale for up dog or cobra. And exhale back to downward facing dog. You are doing an amazing job flowing with me today. We'll bring those big toes to touch. Extend the left leg up and back, bending the knee. Taking a breath here. It is nice and windy today. I'm sure you can hear that wind. And then we'll exhale the knee to the chest, stepping through between the hands and come up for our high lunge. Stay up on that right toe, reaching up towards the sky. And then we'll bring those palms together, take a little back bend, and then exhale those hands to heart center. We'll twist to the left this time, bringing the right elbow outside the left knee. Staying up on that back toe, maybe gazing up at the sky. Inhale. And exhale. We'll come back to our high lunge. Lift those arms up to the sky. And then we'll pivot on the back foot, straighten this front leg, And do our reverse triangle. Getting a beautiful side body stretch here. Take a nice deep breath. Beautiful. And then we'll come down to our triangle, bringing the left hand to our shin or the mat, reaching up with the right hand, keeping those hips nice and lifted, my friends. Take a nice deep breath here. And exhale, we'll frame that front foot and step up to a forward fold. Here, we'll let our lower back release a little bit, clasping opposite elbows. Swing side to side for just a moment. Beautiful. Then we'll release the hands, step back to plank, and this time we're going to move into a side plank. So we're going to turn onto the outside edge of our left foot, keeping our left hand pressed into the mat as we lift our right arm up towards the sky. You can stack the feet here, or if you need to have a little stability, you can put this foot out for a little extra stability. Holding for 3, holding for 2, keep those hips lifted, and 1. We'll come back to plank, and we'll take that side plank to the right. So we'll turn onto the outside edge of the right foot, stack the feet, press the right hand into the ground as we reach up with those left fingertips. Keep those hips nice and lifted here, my friends. Holding for 3, holding for 2, and 1. Amazing job. We'll drop down to the knees, bring those big toes to touch, extend the knees out nice and wide, and come down for a child's pose. Catching our breath for just a moment here. Take a nice deep, full breath. Breathe into the side body, the low back, the shoulders. Exhale, let go. Take another couple breaths here at your own pace. Noticing your energy. I feel like I'm buzzing. I hope you are feeling more energetic yourself. Then we'll come up to our tabletop position, cross the ankles, and bring our feet out in front of us. We are going to move into a boat pose, my friends. So from here, we're going to sit up nice and tall and begin to lift our feet so that our shins are parallel with the sky, with our mat, and we'll reach forward, holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll lower the feet, give our shins a little hug for just a moment, and then we'll do that one more time. Take a nice deep breath. And exhale to come back into your boat pose. Lift those shins, reach forward with the palms facing up, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower yourself down to your back, giving your shins a hug here, rocking maybe side to side, rolling out that low back. And then we'll keep the right leg hugged in as we extend the left leg down to our mat. Give that right leg a squeeze, bring the knee towards your chest for a moment. Inhale. And exhale, we'll slowly guide that knee over to the left as we cactus the right arm, gazing towards the right fingertips as we twist that knee over towards the left. We'll try to keep our shoulders flush with our mat here as we breathe into our twist. One final little activation for our solar plexus here. Take another nice deep breath. And use your exhale to come back through center. Hug the knees once more. Maybe you rock side to side this time if you didn't before. Maybe you enjoy a moment of stillness. And then we'll extend the right leg down onto our mat, hugging that left knee towards our chest for a moment. Take a nice breath here. And use your exhale to guide the left knee over to the right as you catch right and let anything you no longer need back through center. Give ourselves another little hug here. Beautiful. And then we'll bring our feet to the mat, press our palms down. We'll walk our heels back until you can feel the fingertips brushing the backs of the heels. We're keeping our knees in line. Imagine you have a block between the knees that you're trying to keep there. As you inhale, you begin to lift those hips up towards the sky, creating a nice ramp from the knee all the way down to the hips. Maybe you clasp the hands beneath you. Bring those shoulder blades together in your bridge pose. Take a nice deep breath here. And exhale. We'll release one vertebra at a time. You can extend the right leg out to the right corner of your mat and the left foot out to the left corner. Have your palms face the sky. Take a nice full deep breath here, the biggest breath you've taken all day. And use your exhale to melt completely into your mat. Take another nice deep breath here. And exhale. Begin to relax, preparing for our Shavasana. I'll leave you with an affirmation as we move into Shavasana. An affirmation for your solar plexus today. I can do anything I set my mind to do. I can do anything I set my mind to do. I can do anything I set my mind to do. Take a nice full breath here, breathing in that affirmation. And exhale to enjoy your Shavasana. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Going back to our bodies and back to our mats. We'll turn onto our right side using our lower arm as a pillow. Taking a moment here just to reflect on our practice, noticing our energy levels here. Maybe take a moment to reflect on that affirmation because you can do anything you set your mind to do, my friend. Take a moment here also to extend gratitude to yourself for coming to the mat today. It's a beautiful, beautiful day here in New England. So if you made it to the mat instead of playing outside or doing whatever it is you could have been doing, I am so proud of you for taking this time for you, for your body, for your mind. Keeping the eyes closed or the gaze lowered, we'll make our way to a seated position on our mat. Sit up nice and tall, resting the hands on the knees. Scanning your body again here at the close of our practice to notice your energy levels. Hopefully, you're feeling a little more energetic. You're feeling ready to take on the rest of your day, night, week, whatever it is you're going to do next. Inhale to rise the arms up and overhead. The palms meet, and we'll exhale those hands to heart center. Open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today for this yoga energy boost. I hope you are feeling energetic. I hope you had fun. And as always, from my heart to yours.